DeFi Tech is a unique company because it's one of the few publicly traded businesses focusing on cryptocurrency. You can find their stock under the symbol DEFTF. They make money by offering special financial products called ETPs and by investing in promising blockchain companies and projects. They're managing almost $1 billion. Yes, almost $1 billion. And they earn up to 8% fees from that, making them very profitable. So right now, the company's value is around $600 million, but many people, including the company's own team, think it's worth way more. They've been buying a lot of company stock recently, and we'll go into the details of that later on in this video. But we will talk about specifically how DeFi Tech has a plan to buy back 27 million of its own shares and how this is a big deal. There's a bunch of famous people that have actually been talking about this project. We'll kind of talk about some. One that people have been talking about is Anthony Pompilano. He's actually been featured on the Lex Friedman podcast. If you guys have heard of him before, definitely a huge podcast and definitely gets a lot of eyes on that. So it's great to know that people like that are interested in this project and have been talking about it. So today we're going to talk about DeFi Tech. I'm going to go over the website, kind of cover as much as possible today, but it's up to you guys to figure out if this project is for you. But let's go. DeFi Tech. Here we're on website at defi.tech. They actually have a really cool domain name. So it's defi.tech, and that's it. We'll talk a little bit about what they're doing. They have some great partners. We'll go over their portfolio, what they've done recently, kind of some of their investments, what they plan to do for the future. Definitely a lot of exciting stuff. There's not or any projects like this. So definitely it really got my attention because of all the great things that they're doing, and I'll kind of cover and highlight that today. But as always, it's up to you to figure out this project for you. Follow them on their socials, hear directly from them what makes this exciting. So bridging TradFi with innovative exposure to digital assets. They said institutional grade exposure to digital assets with issuing of ETPs, trading, strategic ventures, and Web3 infrastructure. So it's kind of a way to like own like part of a massive company. So we'll kind of talk a little bit about that. So they talk a little bit about what they kind of encompass. So there's DeFi Technologies, public company founded in 2020. So they've been doing this for a while. Provide regulated secure access to DeFi. DeFi presents regulated diversified exposures to new wave of blockchain-based asset service applications. ETPs, like I said, which stands for exchange traded products. Available via traditional banks and brokers in Europe, and then DeFi Ventures, so promising blockchain protocols as well. And again, for people that are interested in getting involved in DeFi or Web3, but probably haven't gotten in yet, this is a cool way to kind of, either if you're new to kind of get started, or if you're a seasoned veteran and you already know and you own a lot of cryptocurrency, it's a great way to kind of invest in actual company doing all the things that you want to do. So they offer exposure without the need for a separate crypto wallet or an account. Again, making it easy for you guys to involve in what they're doing. Publicly traded, obviously there's tons of advantage towards that. Regulated equity instruments. But so let's check out what they're doing, kind of what the value is in there. So this is their core businesses. So Valor Asset Management. So as of August 8th, 2024, which is today, 609 million USD equivalent for that. DeFi Alpha, cash and digital assets equivalents for that, 133 million. DeFi Ventures, 44 million. If you guys want some like quick updates on what they're doing, you can always follow them on their newsletter. It's a great way to kind of see what they're doing. So you go to their portfolio and it says, okay, they go the Valor Asset Management. So you can kind of see what's in there, and that's what we kind of just looked at. So things that they've invested in, if you guys are just interested, they've bought a lot of Bitcoin. I think they have like over 200 of their own Bitcoin within the company. That's great. And of course, they are looking into other chains. You guys know I'm a huge fan of Solana. They have like over 12,000 tokens of Solana. And then I think they're always on the lookout for buying, things with a lot of potential and really, spreading out what they do. So probably all the, projects that you heard about, and like the CoinMarketCap top like 50 or top 20 they own. So things like Polkadot, Solana, Avalanche, Binance, things like that. They're all have investments in. So it's a cool way to like be a part of the company that owns, that's really investing heavily into this. So it's hard to be an individual and buy into that amount, but being part of a company that owns that, you could feel like you have a real strong foundation in each of those blockchains. So I think that's pretty cool. They're also looking globally. I think we focus a lot things that are happening in the United States, but obviously they're looking at it from different parts of the world, and I think that's a great way to kind of again be involved in a company that's constantly looking for strategic investments all the time, no matter where they're located. Q2 of last year was the strongest quarter to date. They got a estimated revenue of 98 million, which is great. And then for each one of those core businesses, like we said, they've all been doing well. And again, they're very transparent with it. Their main business driver is their Valor asset management company that focuses in Europe, but it's also expanding to different frontiers. I think a big portion of that is because, like I said at the front, the profitability comes from earning 8 to 10% on assets under their management. Again, I think that's huge for them. It's a combination of management fees, staking, and lending. Again, just a lot of things that a company can do that's publicly traded that us traders couldn't do by ourselves. So I think they've set it up really for success. Obviously, if you guys are familiar with like any other company or funds or ETF, that 8 or 10% of assets under management is obviously really great, and that's when you see like the AUM acronym, assets under management. You could definitely know that a lot of people trust them and really help others out there really to grow their portfolio. Again, if you're interested in learning to see what's going on, the latest with them, definitely follow them on X. They have a ton of information there. As a publicly traded company, obviously everything that I said here, you could check it out, like their financial results and things like that. Check out the results on Newswire with all the different numbers here. You could see like their strategic advancements, product launches, and then their outlook for 2024, and kind of how all that plays out. Their company shares, the share price, how that's been, all the numbers is here for you to look at and review. But I'll put the links in the description for that. Definitely, it's a great way to follow them and keep up with them. So like this, for example, the partners to enter US ETF market. So they talk about that. Obviously, like I said, they're always staying on top of all these different things. And they said DeFi technology and professional account management led by Anthony Pompilano have partnered to capitalize on opportunities in the fast-growing ETF market. So obviously that's been the huge news in the US, and they want to be a part of that and kind of stay ahead of the curve. So you can kind of learn all about that partnership. But things like this is really what you want to see, that they are staying on top of everything going on, making big moves, and again, it's great that we all get the opportunity to kind of be part of that as well. So again, if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. I'll put the link in the description for that. They have these shareholder calls as well to discuss. They don't just display the financial results, they also talk about it and kind of like the plans for the future, which is definitely exciting. And this isn't the type of stuff we typically get with other projects out there. Again, they're a publicly traded company, so they have to be very transparent. So as us as an investor, we get that benefit of doing that. So again, if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. They even have links to their subsidiaries to check out Valor Funds if you want to learn more about that specifically and their updates, and then Reflexivity Research about their updates as well. That's the leading crypto native research. Again, there's so much going on with this project, so much potential. So if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. But that's it. I'll definitely be following this project for the near future and kind of the years to come. So lots of exciting stuff, but check it out, DeFi Technologies.